So, to all you Christians out there that don't want to know the season you're in, don't want to know the time you're in, don't want to even know the Christ you worship, what right do you have to tell people like Nathan Reynolds and I, a Reynolds, what right do you have to tell us what the truth is when you've never dealt with demons? You've never had them put inside you to pop at you like an animal, like a skin, literally. You don't even know what you're talking about. But yet you come at us with your grandiose, narcissistic religion to squash us out. Oh, but it's the truth. It doesn't matter if it's grandiose narcissism. No, it's a fallen entropy truth. And you are being used and screwed. You want to know what these resets and mud floods are? Same thing that's always been. We're in the cage age of Kali. We're in a mud flood age. Mud, the bottom, the pit, the shaitan, the lowest energy. And now we're coming up from that, washing the mud off of us as we go. Coming out of when God said he's going to separate the goats from the sheep, and the goats won't be able to come around again. And when they do, they're going to have a time, and then it's going to be no more. And whether or not that has literally happened, and people have refound, which always happens, the teachings and the abilities and the writings of the shaitans and the dark demoted energies and humans and their offsprings, and use it to make more of those offsprings, or it's just literally the time when Christ returns and is just like wipe them all out with a word of what? That comes out of this temple's mouth, Christians' mouth. Christians who know nothing about being in the Word. They think a word is a book. They don't know that Word is the Holy Ghost. Word is what created this world before your book. Yet they only know their book and how everything's twisted it for thousands of years. They don't know that this comes alive. The soul literally is a living soul. And then that soul puts on energy until it breaks through the demonic and every chakra. And then you begin speaking the word, which means you put flesh on it, which means what you say happens. And that's why you are the worst enemy to Christians and demons. Because they in the same bed, in the same churches, in the same boats, since Roman Catholicism existed, or any other byproduct of a fallen, used up Christianity that did its job thousands of years ago. And now we're in a new age with new stuff. So what's going to come? Christians speaking the word, real Christ, real temples that work.